Hello everyone, and welcome to the Peddling Prince's Podium. I'm your host, John Ardelli. I've been talking quite a bit over these last couple of months about this Masters of the Universe story I've been writing. So those of you who actually have been waiting for it to come out, you don't have to wait any longer. It has just been published on my blog. It's called For the Love of Grayskull, based on the original Filmation cartoon of the 1980s, and I hope you enjoy it. Now, the main delay, besides getting the registration for the Writers Guild of Canada, why it took me so long to get it published, is because I was looking for a way to publish it in PDF form. Screenplays are fairly easy to read, but they're not so easy to translate from one computer to another without screwing up the pagination, and I wanted to preserve the page layouts the way they were supposed to be. But I also found out that PDFs have limitations as far as being published online. No matter what way I found of publishing it online, there were several ways, but it was always some convoluted way which you had to go to find it, to download it, and all this stuff. So I said, you know, the simplest thing to do would be just to publish it on my blog in screen-readable form and offer people an option to email me for me to email them the PDF if they want to print it, because the PDF will print better. So that's what I did. And actually, putting it on the blog had an additional advantage. There's actually a couple of places in this story which use music, specific pieces of music, and this gave me an opportunity to put links in the screenplay itself that go to YouTube videos which have that music on them, plus screenshots in the video synchronized to the music, which gives you an idea not only of what the music should sound like, but also how I pictured the scene. As the screenplay will go by, you won't get lost in where you're supposed to be in the screenplay versus the song, as it'll be on the screen there for you. So basically, this seems to me to be the best way to publish it. I also discovered in the process, the music I had in mind is copyrighted material. And after doing some research on YouTube, it turns out that within limits, copyrighted material can be used on YouTube. It's similar to what the Orchard Music Group had done with me before, putting copyright claims on music they didn't own. Well, it occurred to me that copyright owners that actually own music could also do that legitimately. So I decided that I'd go ahead and there's 4 videos. They're not public. They're listed, but they're not public. They're just linked in the screenplay only. But each one does contain a piece of music, which actually is copyrighted. I'm not going to give away what the music is. I'll let you read the screenplay to find that out. But after I uploaded it, YouTube immediately identified it, gave me an opportunity to acknowledge that I knew it was copyrighted material, and to acknowledge the fact that these videos are blocked in certain countries. And I said, okay, that's acceptable. No big deal, as I'm using a copyright owner's material. They have a right to control what I do with it, so I have no problem with that. So I said, okay, cool. That's probably why in actual episodes of the Podium, I probably never use copyrighted material like that, except like in brief clips that are fair use, because I don't want episodes of the Podium itself blocked in countries if I can avoid it. So this is not something I'm going to be doing regularly, but at least I know that there is a way to use copyrighted material should I ever really want to use a particular song or a particular piece of video or whatever in a project. So anyway, that's what I've done here. There is actually 2 documents published, not just the screenplay, but also an intro to the screenplay, which is actually, I recommend you read that first. Even if you're already a fan of Masters of the Universe, it'll give you some idea of what kind of story to expect. There's a link to the screenplay at the bottom. I've included links to both the intro and the screenplay in the doobly-doo below, plus my email address. If you want to have a copy of the script in printable form, PDF, drop me an email, and I'll be happy to send it to you. Otherwise, you're welcome to read it off the blog. But anyway, thank you for watching the Peddling Prince's Podium. If you're going to read the screenplay, I hope you enjoy For the Love of Grayskull. But either way, I hope to see you all again here on the Podium next week. Bye for now.